Is Indian street food just as good at home as it is outside? Well, today we're going to find out because we're trying all kinds of Indian street foods from all over India. Hi, my name is Ivana and I live in Bangalore. You guys voted a massively thumbs up on the previous Indian street food video. So today we are in heaven because I'm going to try at least 8 different Indian street foods at home from all across India. Without further ado, let's eat. Especially a masala dosa cannot be eaten cold. It also cannot be reheated because it just won't taste good. A masala dosa is a pancake, very thin, made from a fermented rice flour batter. And then I got a masala, which is basically like a spicy potato mash on the inside. On the side, there is a sambar, which is a tomato sauce or tomato soup actually, because it's quite watery, and then there is a coconut chutney. This is the classic combination. It's honestly quite a shame that living in South India, I can't even remember when was the last time that I had a masala dosa or idli vada for that matter. Let's just set that straight. An ideal masala dosa has a crunchy outside for me and quite a soft inside. This one seems to have the right thickness, and then the masala also looks really good. I love living in South India because you can get a great masala dosa on basically every street corner. This one is amazing, even though it has cooled down a little bit, so the crunchiness is not really there, but I'm quite sure if this one was super fresh from the street, it would have been just perfect. The masala is so mild, it's usually not too spicy. Probably a lot of people are very offended why I'm not dipping it in the sambar and the chutney, which I'm doing right now. First the sambar, and then the coconut chutney. Oh, okay, so this coconut chutney seems, no, where's my masala going? This coconut chutney seems a little bit more watery, which is usually the case with street stalls, but it's okay because usually they still have quite a lot of flavor. Okay, I'm making a super mess of this. That sambar is amazing. I love South Indian sambar. Particularly the one that we have in Bangalore is really good. I actually instantly want to finish this masala dosa because it's so good, but I don't have too much time because the other foods are also still hot and I want to try everything while it's still hot. So for now, this is my last bite. Really good masala dosa. Yeah, you can definitely order a good masala dosa at home here in Bangalore. In the last Indian street food video where I made the claim that Pani Puri is literally the best Indian street food ever all across India, some people claim that no, it's actually litty choca. Today we're going to find out
the battle of the Indian street foods.
But I will save that one for later because over here I have Paneer Momos. Yes, that's right. They're a little bit squished. They're a little bit cold. Oh, they're okay actually. I'm just happy that I found Paneer Momos because they are not too common. Veg Momos, yes. Steamed Momos, yes. But veg steamed Paneer Momos, no. And over here I have the chutney. So let's dip that in there. Paneer Momos at home. Chutney is really good. There is paneer in there with some veggies and some ginger. The chutney actually has peanuts. So next to being spicy and nice and fresh, there's also a peanut nutty flavor about it. It complements the momo really well. I feel like I should have another momo, mostly because I haven't had momos in the longest of time as well. This is good to satisfy the craving, but yeah, no, fresh momos in the streets are always best. By the way, I think from what I've tasted here in India that you can find the best momos either in Ladakh or in Delhi. Delhi also has really good momos, but originally it's a Himalayan food. What should we move into next? I think idli vada, because that's also not too good if it gets really cold. For that, I will again need the sambar and the coconut chutney because idli and vada is also eaten with sambar and coconut chutney. It's a very classic South Indian combination, and I'm so grateful to be living in Bangalore where we get some of the best idlis in the country. So idli is a steamed, again, fermented rice batter cake. When it's made really good, it's super soft and fluffy on the inside. It looks like this one is really good. And then you dip it in the sambar and you dip it in the coconut chutney and take a big bite. Now let's move into the vada. A vada is a fried savory donut. I'm guessing it's made from urad dal, so the yellow dal. flour, and then there are some spices and chilies mixed into it. Dip a piece of it in a coconut chutney. Oh yeah. Vada is actually a lot more dense than an idli, but I think that's why it's also a good combination. I need another bite of this. Cheers. The more I eat it, the more I appreciate vadas. They soak up all the sambar, they soak up the coconut chutney. So tasty. Now the paratha, I can easily heat it up in the air fryer, so that's what I've done. Paratha is actually Indian breakfast food, but I very often have had it for dinner as well. The Parante Wali Gali in Delhi is actually quite famous for their parathas. I don't necessarily think they have the best ones. They have really good ones, but usually a paratha, the best parathas can be found in North India. It's more of a North Indian food. Now, what is a parantha or paratha, in case you have never heard of it? Well, actually, it's a wheat dough which is then rolled out as a pancake, and it's filled with different kinds of fillings. So you can have a paneer paratha, you can have an aloo paratha, so potato paratha, which is the most common one, I would say. Then you also can have gobi paratha, so cauliflower filled paratha. So good. I don't like gobi or cauliflower particularly, but in paratha, oh my gosh, it just becomes next level. I think for today I ordered a paneer paratha, but I'm not sure. It could have been a gobi paratha as well, but we'll see when I break it open. The paratha is hot and crunchy again. Oh yeah. Normally you would eat paratha with butter, but because I don't have that right now, let me just have the paratha on its own. Soul and comfort food, I swear. Oh, I have green chutney. Not sure what kind of green chutney this is. Usually it's a mint chutney. Oh, that's a damn good green chutney. I need another bite of that. Wow, that's a good green chutney. It's a little bit on the sweeter side. It is a mint chutney. Good, very satisfying. Moving on, and this is something that I've been looking forward to. I don't eat vada pav a lot, but when I do, I really enjoy it. Vada pav, as you can see, is a soft white bun with a potato filled, what is it, like patty in there, but it's actually more of a ball. There's also some powder at the bottom. I'm guessing it's some kind of gunpowder, and then you eat it with a green chutney and probably also some onions and stuff. The best vada pav can be found in Mumbai. It's a traditional Mumbai food, and Mumbaikars are really proud of this. I personally do prefer pav bhaji as a Mumbaiker food over vada pav, but yeah, who's gonna resist a good vada pav? I'll take a bite first and then I'll put chutney on top. Oh, you hear that crunch? That's the most satisfying thing about a vada pav. You have this softly toasted white bun, which is still soft on the inside, and then you have this crunchy potato spicy patty. I got myself a spoon so I can add some of the green chutney. Oh, that looks so good. I don't know, do you guys dip vada pav if you eat it a lot in the chutney? This is a very typical snack that you would just grab on the go when you're feeling a little bit hungry, but not like completely ready for dinner, or with sham ka nashta, so with afternoon chai. That mint chutney might be the best mint chutney I've had. So freaking good. Vada pav at home, even in Bangalore, pretty good choice. Now I'm gonna finish this later, but it is time for le moment de suprême.
The litty choca.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to heat this up, but I'm gonna do it just to be sure. I have mango kulfi to finish this whole Indian street food meal off, but litty choca is something that I've never had in my life. In all my travels in India, I've never really come across it, or maybe to be honest, I was just too intimidated and didn't know how to eat it, so I maybe have just ignored it. But if people say it's better than pani puri, of course I have to try it. Saying that litty choca is the best Indian street food all across India and better than pani puri is a bold statement. I like it, but
It doesn't mean it's true.
so let's try it out. Litty choca is apparently a wheat dough ball which is filled with sattu, a gram flour or chickpea flour filling. Then you eat it with obviously a lot of onions, chutney, and a mixture of roasted eggplant and potato. It's kind of like a puree. What do you guys think? Is litty choca actually better than pani puri? And what, according to you, is the best Indian street food ever. Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, we got the onions on the plate. I cut the litty in half because I thought that would be easier to eat, and then I think I'm going to just put this mixture, the eggplant and potato mixture, on top of the litty. I don't think you're supposed to eat it like that, but I think this is easier for now. Okay, maybe not. Okay, literally googling how to eat litty choca because I've never had it in my life. Hey Priyanka. Priyanka is gonna show me. Okay, Priyanka, show me how to eat litty choca. Okay.
क्या आपने कभी बिहार और झारखंड का फेमस स्ट्रीट फूड
Oh
खाया
yeah.
है? Hi guys, I am Priyanka. मैं हूँ इस समय
Yeah, so litty choca is a Bihari street food, apparently very famous. In case you don't know Priyanka's channel, she's like a Indian food guruji.
तोड़ते हैं गर्मा गरम लिट्टी को. Oh wow!
I'm so happy I have it here. Okay, so just dip it, I guess, in the... Let's do this. Thank you, Priyanka. I've heated up the mash, but it's still quite dense, I have to say. And let's dip it in the chutney as well. Okay, let's eat litty choca. Better than pani puri? Are you sure? I don't think I'm eating the right version. First of all, the one that Priyanka had in the video looked way tastier. This litty is very dry. Even when I add the chutney, it's so dry. But I'm gonna try another bite, add some onions in there, add more of that paste. Let's try this again. I think this is one of those street foods, those Indian street foods that you really have to eat fresh in the street. I don't think this dish that I ordered does it like too much justice. I think it's also missing desi ghee, which would make the inside a lot less dry, but right now it's a very dry dough ball. No man, I'm really sorry. I was super excited to try this because I mean, better than pani puri, that's a big promise to make. I don't think this is a reason to be sad. I actually think it's amazing to have something to look forward to after all the lockdowns, and I will try and find litty choca at least in Delhi, and hopefully, maybe, we will go to Bihar. Right now, I have one more surprise Indian street food for you, and it's something that I know is good 9 out of 10 times, whether you eat it in the streets or at home. It's a mango kulfi, because right now it's mango season, and mango kulfi, oh, you can hear it already, I'm so drooling. Basically, kulfi is Indian ice cream. It's incredibly creamy, and when you have it in mango season, the mango kulfi, oh my god, oh. So creamy. It's almost like I'm eating mangoes and cream. So good. Before I get into the full review, do yourself a favor, put a thumbs up if you enjoy Indian street food videos on my channel, because that lets me know that you guys want to see more of these kind of videos. And also you can comment your favorite Indian street food that I should try next if I decide to make another episode. If you guys like it, obviously I will make more of these kind of videos. Now let's get into the full review. I think I really need to try litty choca fresh on the Indian streets, because I don't think this is what it's supposed to be from what I've also seen online. All the other foods were really super yum, with I think the masala dosa being my favorite, together with the vada pav. Yeah, and actually also the momos and the paratha. Okay, I think those were my 4 favorite ones. So freaking good. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing and joining 228,000 other subscribers. It's free, and if you click that subscribe button, you will get a notification whenever I post a new video. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!